floating plant separator. Not, it is a divider. Not, it is containment. You can call it what you want, but it has the same role. Prevents floating plants from spreading everywhere in the aquarium. In this episode, I will show you some systems with the help of which you prevent the floating plants from spreading everywhere in the aquarium. Some are almost free and do it yourself. Others you can buy in stores, and their price is quite high for what they do. I will also show you how to make one. In 2 minutes, you can make your own separator for floating plants, very cheap. I will start with the do-it-yourself ones. The most classic model is the one made from a piece of hose. All you have to do is cut the hose to the desired size and join the ends. You can glue the ends or use a piece of plastic or wood to join the ends. You must be sure that the joint is well made to prevent water from entering the hose. If water enters the hose, in time, it will sink into the water. The advantage of this separator for floating plants is that you can make it exactly as big as you want according to your needs. And with the help of hot air, you can model different shapes. This plant divider has been my favorite for a long time. I made it to occupy the entire surface of the water. You can use a separator for floating plants in 2 ways: to keep the plants inside or to keep them outside. I chose to keep the plants outside the separator so that the light reaches most of the plants. Have you used such a separator for floating plants? How was it? Let me show you how you can make another floating plant divider pattern. For this, you need 3 straws. You will have to bend one of the ends of the straw to enter the other straw. And then, bring all 3 straws together. Come on, it's not that hard. Look how simple it is. If you didn't know, I'm glad you learned something from this YouTube channel. Subscribe now by clicking here. Look at the end. Do not forget that it is important that the water does not get inside. So glue the straws together with an eco glue so as not to harm the fish in the aquarium. It's too big. You can make it smaller. Just cut the straw with scissors. Then put the straws inside each other as I did earlier. Demonstratively, I put one in the aquarium to show you how it looks. I really like how it looks. What do you think? This separator for floating plants that I use is a purchased one. I will talk about it later. For the third method of making a separator for floating plants, we need this type of material. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I always find it in boxes when I buy something, and it has the role of protecting the goods in the box. First, I marked how they would like it to look Then using a pair of scissors, I cut it. Again, you can cut any shape you want, however big or small you need. I will put it in the aquarium to see how it looks. It can be seen that it was cut imprecisely. I made it only for demonstration purposes, to better understand the making process. With this plant separator, I finished with the do-it-yourself ones. Now, I will show you some of the floating plant dividers that can be bought. This is one of the models that I have used for a long time. I bought it because it looks better than the DIY ones. I think it can also be printed on a 3D printer. I don't remember how much money I spent on them, but I remember that it seemed like a lot. It looks very good. I have nothing to say. They came together with a system, with a suction cup for holding on the aquarium glass. The fixing system prevents the separators from moving all over the aquarium if the water surface moves. It is also easy to remove and clean. Another advantage is the fact that the separator is not fixed on the fixing system, which makes it rise or fall depending on the water level. The next model bought looks very similar to the first model, but has a different shape. And this one was bought at a price that seemed high to me. It uses the same attachment system, and its shape makes it ideal to be placed in the middle of the aquarium. Which one would you prefer? The triangular corner one or this one? Neither option is bad. It's just about preferences. Leave me a comment with your opinion. This is the next type of floating plant separator I bought. It's the one I'm currently using. It is a silicone hose provided at the ends with an attachment system. It seems ideal to me. I used it with different shapes. Here you can see it in this form. And here I changed its shape. I use it like this. Reaches from one side of the aquarium to another. I preferred this option because the floating plants prevent the light from reaching the other plants. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can come back with other interesting tips.